5 British soldiers have been killed by an Afghan policeman while they were training, the Ministry of Defence announced today. John Saunders, our defence correspondent, joins us now. John, what's the latest?
Yes, James. Well, we don't know yet whether this killing was motivated by a personal grudge or perhaps if it was something more serious, i.e. the Taliban have infiltrated the Afghan police that were being trained there. We also don't know whether a second shooter was involved, but the inquiry that's been launched will hopefully announce that within the next few days.
John, surely this raises questions that more police officers may be in similar danger, more troops in fact.
Yes, the US military are training the Afghan police, and as Peter Galbraith, the former UN deputy chief in the Afghanistan mission, has pointed out, they're only trained for 5 weeks at the moment, and that's down from 8 weeks, both quite short periods of time, and the vetting is not very rigorous either, so lots of people are calling that into question.
Will this affect Obama's decision to send more troops to Afghanistan?
Well, with the recent election or the recent pronouncement of President Karzai as president, a lot of pressure is now mounting on Obama to make that decision. And yes, this does affect it in that people back home are thinking, well, why is this worth people dying for? And are seeing it as a similar situation to what happened in Vietnam, where the countries were, the US and the UK, were left propping up a government that they perhaps weren't that keen on for a war that is looking increasingly unwinnable.
OK, John. The first Labour MP spoke out against war this morning. Do you think more will follow?
Yes, well, perhaps. Kim Howells, who's a former foreign affairs minister, has said that he thinks that we should pull out and focus the resources that we're currently putting into Afghanistan, billions of pounds a year, on more intelligence and counter-terrorism operations in the UK. And some people do suspect that particularly some Lib Dem MPs may follow him in that assertion.
Thanks very much, John. That's all for now. Goodbye.